Hi, we are trying to showcase to you the future for email marketing. What I'm trying to make with this video is how easy it is to even to explain to dummies, and that's why I got Clint to help me out here. All right, so thank you, Clint. I appreciate the fact. Yes. So uh, uh, in this test instance, we have a lot of categories here and a lot of clients that have been created in each of this category. That's not important. I think that we all know how to do that. So we click on settings, we go to admin settings, and then we go to email templates. That's important. Let's click on new email template and say newsletter, uh, newsletter. And here in this template part, we have to select as marketing template. Okay. Now, there is a bit of a confusion here, and this causes even I get confused sometimes. What exactly is section 1, 3, and 5, and what are these hide sections? Now, two things. This is to ensure that this gives you control of what you can write when you're sending the template. That's the thing. I will come to it as we go on. But let's say you are adding your company's logo or some sort of a digital signature. Let's try to say I've got a dummy signature here and I'm adding that here. Then in section 5, you really can't do anything else. That's set. And let's say we put it up here and put up something here and say, uh, here we can put up hello, and there is here. So you have this part where you click on the at button and then this at the contact name will appear. So HotKup will replace the contact name and put it here and say, hope you are keeping well. Please find the below latest news. That's basically what we can do. And this is the thing. Now
So
and you can,
the at contact name, if I may just interject
yeah.
there, does that include the first name and surname, or is it just the
Uh,
first name?
I think it's just the phone name, surname. Let's first name. Let's have a look. I'm not even honestly, I'm not even sure. It's exploratory part of it. The techie guys tell us something, and something else comes up. And you can also attach some files, disclaimer files or standards files, anything like that, depending on the context of the mass emailing that you're trying to do. And when you click on this, this is done, and that template is saved. That newsletter template is saved. Now we go back to this side, click on marketing. This is a new tab you'll see. And let's say you want to start a new blast. You select the marketing template, newsletter, go to the mailing list. Now this, we don't have a mailing list. So what do we do? Is first we go here and click on create new mailing list. Now this is where you, I mean, mailing list, for example, depending on how do you want to put your clients together? That's the idea behind it. Okay. So I'll say general list as a name. And here you can select all the categories here or into this part. For example, I've selected all the categories. That means all the categories have been selected. You click on next. By default, all the contacts in all the categories are selected by default. Okay, that's the thing. And then you can go in and say, no, I don't want this, I don't want this, or I don't want this. And you can include additional emails who are not part of your list. For example, I'll say clint at myhotcup.com. And these are additional emails, they're not your contacts. And then we click on save mailing list. That's how you create a mailing list. Okay. We click on new blast. Now we select the, sorry, where is this marketing template? Newsletter. Then we go to next. We select the list, mailing list. Why did we not create? I'm sorry, let me see. Did it create a mailing list? Yeah, it takes a few seconds for it to sync, so just bear with us. Put it here, select the thing, mailing list, general, and you can also add an exclude part. So just for example, you've lost a client or the client has specifically said, don't send me any more marketing emails, and you want to double ensure that don't exclude those ones. There's one way to override this. That's one part of it. And include, you can still include additional emails from here. That's about into the thing, and click on next. This is where the newsletter comes. Newsletter, let's say May 2026. You can override this. This part you can't override. That was your section 1 that has already been written. This is your section 3 that you can't change. You can put your text here. This is section 2, and you can add a text or images here. That's as simple as that. Then you click on save and schedule emails. That's about it. At this time, the scheduling has not been enabled. And what basically this means that this will fire in 2 minutes time. Okay, you will see that this is what is happening here. Mailing list is this. It's still going to take some time. And in 2 minutes time, it starts firing in it. This is the statistics part. It's still to come. It's not yet functional. You'll start seeing who actually received your thing, where it bounced or was rejected. All the statistics will start coming in. That is basically what actually happens. All right. I hope this helps and this is useful. Please contact us in case you need some more assistance in configuring this. We're more than happy to do that. So once again, to recap, click on this, go to email templates, select a template, make sure you name it properly, but also ensure that you select it as a marketing template. It won't work. If it is a generic email template, it won't work. You need to do it for marketing template. Only then it's available for mass emailing part. That's important part, right? We go back to the marketing tab here. Click on New Blast. Select the marketing template that we've just created. Select the mailing list. It is a thing. If you want to exclude some people specifically that you want to do that, you can do this. Add additional emails that are not in your list, but let's say a new employee comes in or a new contact and you've not created something, you can actually put it up, click next, and it works off. Any questions, Clint?
That's very interesting, Pawan. I had one question though. I saw that you could exclude from the contact list there. So that list that it brings up is every single contact that was selected in your original mailing list that you set up.
Exactly. Exactly.
Got it.
That is a thing. So we give you that option for various reasons. The use cases is something that we might not know, but we know that this is required sometimes. Or let me not send it here, whatever the case for some part of it. So you can exclude that email going into that part of a thing. That's the reason why we do that. Okay. It's a product. We are improving it as we go on. We'll be adding more features into this part. But I just want to make clear that this is not a replacement for something like Mailchimp, where you send hundreds of thousands of emails to all your people and all. That's not. This has not been designed for. We are not throttling the number of emails you send right now. There's no limit to that. We're still monitoring it. But if we see in the future that this is actually now increasing too much or it's being I will not say abused. It's not no client of ours actually abuses the system, but sometimes it's if it's too much for us because we pay per email that is sent. There's a cost to that. We have to manage sure that domain name is not it's the reputation is pretty high. Otherwise, the emails won't go. There are a lot of things that we do at the back end. So it's not to be a replacement for Mailchimp, and most of our clients do not need a Mailchimp. They have a set of 100 clients or 500 clients, an accounting company. They say, okay, there's a new legislation that has come. You need to send it to all the people informing that you want to run a special about to your existing clients as a new service or a price increase. This is what it's designed for. It's not designed for you to cold emailing thousands of people. That's not what this has been designed for, at least not for now. Maybe in the future we will see, but that's basically what it is. We will also give you the scheduled email part but that's in the future once this system stabilizes and you find part of it and say, okay, first part of it, second is third, and third part of it. That sequencing will also be given to you at a later stage. That's the idea behind it.
Well, it very specifically says that it's in beta phase at the moment, so I'm sure that as more requirements are coming along and everything else is going to continue to evolve as everything else has in HotKup. So all very good.
Thanks a lot, Clint.
Thank you, Pawan. Thank you for your time.
Well, thank you. I'm just trying to stop the recording. Yeah, perfect, right? It does the
Yeah,
job,
all good. Yeah.
and it's personal. It's not about some company being nice and all those things. It really does the job, and so I've and it's like we keep on doing that once a week, and it's 20 minutes. We are actually done, and we're not trying to say it's perfect. We're not ever going to say
Yes,
that.
yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes.
that is the thing. But
It's human. That's what
it's
it
human,
is.
exactly. It's human, and you're trying to deal with it. And we can start bringing in clients into this part and say, okay, what about this? What about that? We had a discussion, like we bring in Esther and say, I like this part about it. Can you improve this feature or
Mm,
something like that? It also becomes an advertising for her
mm.
to
I
say that.
do think though, Pawan, one feature that I do think is that is going to be key there is an unsubscribe option. Okay, because even if you put in a link now, like a mail to, that still means they've got to go through the steps of, right now, please unsubscribe me or please remove me. That's not an automated context that's going to go into that email. So if at all possible that we can work on something like an unsubscribe, because not everybody, whether you're sending out newsletters, sales, whatever, not everybody wants that information, and there must be an easy way for people to say, listen, please don't send me these emails anymore.
The question, a very good question. But now, how do we differentiate what is an essential email and what is a newsletter?
Look,
Now,
that
huh,
tab is specifically called marketing. So if it's called marketing, it's a marketing email, whether it's a sales, whether it's a newsletter, whatever, it's a marketing strategy. So there has to be a way for people to say, listen, I don't want to get this, because already you've got your, within tasks, you are able to send requests, queries, approvals, this, that, and the rest of it for HotKup, which is fantastic. But having a way for people to just say, listen, just block me. So it's still from a HotKup, from my side as a marketing person, I would still need to physically go in once I received that unsubscribe request, say, okay, right, I must uncheck this person. That would be my responsibility. That doesn't need to be an automated process within HotKup, but just getting feedback to say, hey, listen, yeah, I don't want this newsletter anymore. That, having something that simplifies that process would be good.
That's a good point. What we can do is that in the mailing list, it should know where this email has come from. And then in the mailing list, it disables it and say the subscriber has said not to send it. So we can say information list, what they want to see, how they want to put it up, and then mailing list part of it, we need to enable that. That is something that we need to create. The other thing that I'm thinking of doing it as we speak is to warm a client. What do I mean by warming a client? In the sense that the client has to be in your record for, let's say, 2 weeks, so that it's actually a real client. I'm very concerned, to be honest, how they will
Yes,
start
yes,
abusing
yeah.
it.
Yeah, yeah, that's a good point,
Uh,
because otherwise you
uh,
might find people just signing up HotCup just to use the marketing tool.
Marketing
And
tool,
that,
and
yes, and that could get out of hand as far as
uh,
emailing is concerned and
is
the rest of
concerned.
it.
That's
Yeah,
the thing.
yeah.
That's the thing. So, and that is something that we need to start putting up and say, okay, no, this is not meant for that. This is actually
Mm.
meant for this, and we will not
For your
be
existing clients. Yeah, yeah,
existing
yeah,
clients and all those things.
yeah,
We
yeah,
start
yeah.
putting a chop to say that no, we will see that we need to manage it.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Well, anyway, these are
But
going to come.
yeah, that's definitely something to think about. I mean, in our case, we're safe because I'm not trying to add specific people just to market. It's, for me, it's
Yeah,
my clients, my
yeah,
existing workload
yeah,
are the
yeah,
people that I want to message
yeah.
and let them know when we're doing something.
Exactly. That is the thing that we need to think, or we might even delay the marketing part for at least 3 months of subscription, so that
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
something
yes.
like that
That's a
has
good
to
idea.
say
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes. Yeah, something like that is
Mm,
actually even a good
mm.
idea.
So
Yeah.
that way, what happens is that no, we can't allow you to do this till the time you're paying for 3 months and you're actually
Yes,
using this.
yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes. And that will especially catch these people that haven't been paying. That would be a good feature because a
good
lot
feature.
of people are looking forward to this feature and are excited about this feature, I can tell you.
Is it? Okay.
Mm,
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 mm. Yeah. Okay.
The marketing, I punt the marketing feature now because I know the importance of being able to send out a mass email, simply. Even Mailchimp has become quite complex in the way that you set it up these days. It's not just for your average user, whereas in HotKup it's pretty straightforward.
That is the thing. That's the thing. We are now working on the integration part, but that's the next thing. Zero and Sage integration, then WhatsApp integration. Those are the things that we're going to work on this month, and then we'll get it going.
Perfect. Fantastic.
Good. Take care. We'll
Cool.
speak to you
So
later.
next week, we need to onboard. I'll make a scheduling time. We need to onboard because he actually asked me today. We need to onboard Earthbound Landscapes. Then you'll see that I've arranged another demo for Tuesday next week. It's a glass fit. They do glass fit and aluminium. So I think that it's part of potentially a franchise because the glass fits are a bit of a franchise. I'm not sure how they seem to be individually owned, and they don't seem to have their own systems in place because now this guy is looking for a system for his install of his glass and aluminium. So
perfect. Oh, great stuff. Okay, sure.
Cool.
See you. Bye.
Making progress. Cool. Have a good one. Speak to you later.